Trying to watch this movie, you heard? Spin the yard. Champion. Brooklyn.
Mixed by Chameleon.
Y'all already know the vibration. This is what we do, you heard? I got bars too, you heard? All my niggas locked down, listen up. Keep your fucking head up, cause ain't nobody on the other side gon' spare us. Lock us down and ban us from getting our bands up. So fuck it, we taking everything, now get your hands up. Box time, thought of suicide, about to hang it up. God whispered in my ear, boy, you better man up. Went a different route, came home, hit the narrow road. Coldest winter ever, hard froze, stood 10 toes. Down wildin' in the county of Kings, where the boys move, work is 9 to 5 ain't a dream. Trying to get out the projects, get straight to the cream like anyone. Jay-Z, Jordan, Tyson, Biggie, Buster, ridiculous. I am quick to rush, plenty fifths on us. 6 years for assault and 7 years for the soft. 8 whips back to back, pulling up to the court like fuck it. Coulda took 9, cause I never dime. Look at Bimmy the Rat, he been a snitch in his prime. I ain't lying, I ain't even come up with that line. My wife did while she was chefing, chicken up with the time. And ain't no nigga in the world you know thorough than this. To put locks on the game with straight bars like Kiss. They try to lay me down and shut me up, cause I be fucking up they bucks. Only question for these chumps is when you gon' get off my nuts. Fuckers, spin the yard, nigga. Ha. Ha. Y'all already know what it is. Your boy Champ, aka Mr. Champion Style, aka Mr. Spin the Yard. I am here with 2 legends, okay? 2 legends. I don't care if you agree, disagree, whatever. You understand what I'm saying? I got DJ Webstar, and I got Mr. Browz, Ether Boy, in the motherfucking building, you heard? What's up, my brothers? Come on, clap it up, man. Y'all in the fucking building. Y'all live, y'all healthy.
I got a question.
For the sound effects.
I got a question. Why I can't be a mister?
You was a Mr. I said Mr. Webstar.
No, you did.
And I said Mr. Browz.
Roll the tapes back.
Come on, man. Nah, see, oh my God, this is the dude say thank you, y'all. This is already flowing.
Listen, let me tell you something. He has a beautiful studio. It's amazing.
This is not my studio, bro.
First of all, I don't care.
It is Chameleon Studio. Let's get that straight. I'm not taking that. Nah, pause.
This is a beautiful studio we're at that you paid for. This is
me and my brother have an arrangement. So all of that extra shit is unnecessary. Anyway, listen, Webstar's here, yo. You understand? Webstar's here.
Let me set him up.
My brother's here. What you want to say, brother? I'm listening.
I wanted to just say that it's an amazing thing, and you just pause. You pumping us with liquor, and there's no food here. So
you just ordered food.
No, I wasn't. I just.
And did you tell me? Okay, so you want to do that? This how you want to set this up?
I came late.
Exactly, bro. Come on, don't do that. 4 hours late, bro.
But are you West Indian?
I'm blaming you. I'm
Are you West Indian?
Wrong.
Are you West Indian?
I don't know. I gotta do ancestry.com. I have no idea.
All right.
Okay,
let's go.
All right, let's do it. Let's do this. Salute, my brother.
My brothers. Let's do it.
All right, so let's start this off right. First of all, y'all got a single out right now, Don Holy Ghost, right?
Holy Ghost, yeah.
Don Holy Ghost. What was the mindset behind that? You can go, Ron. I don't want to talk to Web right now.
Salsa con fuego, and somebody was we was performing. Me and Web do this verses at Uptown.
Yeah.
And
it's a beautiful show. You gotta come see it.
If you invite me, yeah, I'll come.
And while we was performing,
is this open?
This girl started like bugging, like dancing erratically. So then when it was time for us to go in the studio, we was like, yo, we need to do something, you know.
It was a Latin girl?
Nah.
Okay.
And
he's married. I don't know what he's acting.
I'm just asking because it has a Latin undertone to it.
You have a lovely wife. Your wife is beautiful. Don't do that, please.
No, I'm not doing that.
So we just kind of went with that.
Went with that?
Yeah, we kind of went with that.
Okay, cool.
Let's make something that matches that energy. Right?
Yes,
that makes sense. And it's fine. I like it a lot.
And we know somebody who worked for Don Julio, and they got a check for us to do some things too. So
where the cases at? Why don't you bring them with you?
Well, you say this is a Duce podcast. That was your said. Obviously, we're doing Duce.
All right, cool. You got that one.
Sherwin, we love you.
The twins.
Yes.
Dren Star, all of them. Nancy. Look. Webstar, listen.
Answer that. Sorry.
You are, in my opinion, all jokes aside, you are a legend, and you are the soundtrack to a lot of people's lives, right? Whether it's on a party tip, whether it's film, all of the moves that you made behind the scenes for a lot of people that people don't even know on the surface. Just tell me about your inception into hip hop.
So I didn't graduate high school. So what does inception mean?
Oh, the beginning.
Oh.
The very beginning.
I'm sorry, I didn't graduate high school. I'm sorry.
No, I appreciate your honesty, brother.
My inception into hip hop was, so I come from a block called The Hill.
Sugar Hill.
No, it's called The Hill.
The Hill? Okay.
So Sugar Hill is like 145th.
Gotcha.
My block is called The Hill. We renamed it Skrilla Hill when I did my label.
Okay.
So my block is Kumo D block. Kumo D block. I don't know if you know who Kumo D is.
Of course I know Kumo D is. He got murdered by LL Cool J. Continue. Shout out to Big LA.
He didn't get murdered.
He got murdered. He got slaughtered. LL Cool J slaughtered him, cannabis. The list goes on and on. So we're not going to have that debate. If you want to, I can keep going.
From Queens?
No, I'm from Brooklyn. But
Brooklyn
as you can see, I
niggas
kind of resemble LL, you heard? So I know.
Brooklyn niggas never like Harlem niggas. It's fine.
No, I never said I don't like Harlem niggas.
Wait, I didn't.
That's a fact. Kumo D got slaughtered by LL, bro. You ain't hear from him ever since. When the last Kumo D record you heard? Exactly. I don't care if Kumo D from your block. He didn't last in this game. LL is still relevant. NCIS. The GOAT.
What was the
In too
question?
deep.
Repeat the question.
I asked you
What's
about
my
your inception in
inception
hip hop.
into
You said Kumo D is from your block.
So I grew up watching. So my mom went to school with Kumo D. DJ SNS is from my block. He was from the
Shout out SNS.
So I used to watch like Lauryn Hill and like Wyclef come to my block, and Mace and Diddy and all these big rappers come see SNS on my block in my neighborhood. Shady Kiss, everybody. I was just a fly on, I was just a little kid wanting to be like DJ SNS. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So when I seen him, the first time I really got into hip hop was when SNS was bringing on him to the block, and then Tupac shot Juice on my block.
Right, right.
And when I met Tupac when I was like a little kid, it kind of like got me into hip hop, because when I met Pac, I didn't even know who Pac really was at the time, because it was like 1991. 91, Pac was Pac, but this is like Digital Underground Pac.
Tupacalypse Pac.
Yeah, and it was like, it was Juice Pac, so like you knew who Tupac was, but he wasn't a superstar Pac at that time. But me meeting him doing Juice and watching him film Juice got me into hip hop heavy. And that transitioned me just loving music from all the 90s, and then when it got to the late 90s, this man across from me here, I met him through a battle rapper and one of my best friends named T-Rex.
Yeah, shout out T-Rex.
T-Rex used to take me to the studio with him. He didn't know me, but T-Rex took me to the studio with him, and I'm watching him do his records and music.
What year was this around?
99, 2000, 2001,
2000.
all those years. And he inspired me to do music. Him, literally, like my partner now, inspired me to do music. He was making beats in front of us. He was doing all these things that was just so amazing. I remember I didn't know who Big L was either, but he did Big L's biggest record called Ebonics.
Yes. My brother.
And it's a legendary hip hop record. And he did the record.
Right.
And, you know, God bless the dead. Big L passed away, he got killed. But I just remember everybody from Harlem loving Big L. That was our hero. That was our Jay-Z. And he was the soundtrack behind him.
Right.
And me seeing that made me want to do music. So I actually started creating music because of me seeing what this young man across the table from me did. And it was just an amazing time. It was just amazing.
That's what's up, man. That's rare to hear that two people meet and one of them is the responsible party for
Yeah,
why
That's
they
the first
do what
time
they
I'm
do.
hearing that.
No.
Get the fuck out
I
of
never
here.
said this to him before.
Yeah.
No? Oh,
No,
wow. You heard
absolutely.
it first on Spinning
He's
Yard.
the reason I
Thank you.
started doing music, going to the studio with him.
Wow.
Seriously.
And this was during the
At his
Ebonics
mother
time.
crib. He did this sample to Diana Ross. Can't stop you, babe.
Yeah.
And he was managed by some guys that had a label called Family Tree under Def Jam. It was Smalls, I guess, and Fuzz.
Yeah.
This is literally the first time we ever had this conversation before.
That's
honestly.
crazy.
And when I went to Def Jam with him, I literally met the staff there and just built my own relationship with them. So I started going without him. And that's how I started building my relationship with the people in the labels, and I started doing different shit. He don't even know this. This is. Yo, am I lying?
He just used you, Ron.
Yo, bro, keep it real, bro. Have I ever said this to you before? I swear to God.
That's crazy.
You
But
gotta take-
what were you doing? Like, all right, you were networking and
I was
stuff,
selling
being in the
drugs.
building. You were selling drugs. No, you're not. You lying, bro.
I'm not
I
lying
don't know
to
if I
you.
can believe you, bro.
I'm dead serious.
You don't look like you don't strike me as a drug dealer, bro. I'm
I sold
sorry.
drugs my whole life.
Yeah, all right, whatever. What?
Word to my daughter.
What were you?
I wasn't a kingpin. I was selling crack for a nigga. I had a 30
And
pack.
you all right, you was selling crack for a nigga in Def Jam building?
No, I was selling crack
Exactly.
for a nigga on my block.
Okay, I got you.
But
But
I
I'm
was-
talking about what was going on inside the Def Jam.
Hold on, Chip,
building
because
while you was there.
I feel like. Let me explain to you the whole story.
All right.
I was selling drugs for a nigga in my hood.
Okay.
I didn't want to sell drugs. I come from a good family.
What made you want to start selling? He forced you to sell drugs for him?
I wanted money. I was
Okay.
poor.
Okay.
Not supposed to be poor.
Absolutely.
When niggas was sending you them stamps up top. Really honest here, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So I was very poor growing up.
Okay, I got you.
Me and my friend T-Rex, who was his artist, we used to share clothes. He had a Mermont, I had a Mermont. We used to switch and go to school. This is real shit. We got money now. We can tell the story.
Absolutely.
We used to share clothes. Browz doing this, Browz doing that. Browz signed him. Browz gave him a bunch of money. Browz gave him money. He gave me money. So I was in the loop. But seriously, he made me want to do it. I was selling drugs. I was selling crack for a 2-bit drug dealer on my block. Seriously.
How long did that last?
Like, so I'm gonna tell you what happened. It happened for like 2 years. I was selling drugs, 3 years, 3 years. And then the guy I was selling drugs for, everybody who was around us started getting locked up. One person got caught with a brick in a cab. It's crazy. And I got scared. So I just stopped.
So the whole 2 years you was making runs, you never got in trouble.
No.
You had a clean run.
Clean run.
And you got up out of
I
there.
never got locked up for drugs before, ever.
Got you.
But I was doing it though. I was a 2-bit drug. I was a 16-year-old nigga
said
drug
2-bit.
dealer. I was 2 bits.
I got you.
But I was too scared to go to jail. I'm not built for jail, honestly. I met Browz. He made me want to do music. He didn't know this. I started doing music, and then my whole life changed to a whole nother different dynamic.
So, okay, I got you. I understand that. So,
Yes.
what was happening in the Def Jam building? Once Browz brought you there and you said you started
Well, he brought me
networking with
there.
everybody, what was your position? What were you doing?
He brought me to Def Jam at a record label called Family Tree.
Right.
That was the name of their label, right?
Yeah. And
He-
Def Jam had a lot of sub labels.
Yeah, it was like mad different labels. It was like
Rockefeller.
yes, Murder Inc.
Murder Inc.
Yeah.
Right.
Family, it was mad different shit. Some worked, some didn't work. Family Tree obviously didn't work. No disrespect to them.
Now they managed Outkast.
Oh,
Oh,
I didn't know
that's
that.
big.
Oh, DTP too. Jeff and them niggas and all that. Yeah. Shout to them. And my cousin worked. She's one of the top people at Def Jam. I didn't know. So when I met her, she started giving me the game. So I started getting Tiana Taylor, Little Mama, Bianca. I was taking them up to Def Jam. I didn't know what I was doing. I was just taking them up there. And I finally get a hit record in 2005 or 6, Chicken Noodle Soup.
Yep.
And when I got my record, they said we got $400,000 for you to do the album.
With Bianca or just your album?
So Chicken Noodle Soup was Bianca's record, constructed by me. So the goal was for Bianca was to do the same thing DJ Khaled does.
Okay.
It's my album.
But you just feature artists on it.
We're gonna get you hot and then take you to get a bigger deal. So I forgot the point of the story because I was drinking Douce. Can we reiterate the point?
What did you do at Def Jam? What did you do at Def Jam?
Thank you so much. So when my cousin was at Def Jam, she was one of the she's one of like the VPs up there. Her name
Right.
is Mimi. And shout to Erica Bowman. That's somebody named Hip Hop. Who was down with Jay-Z,
Hip-Hop since
baby mama.
1987.
There you go, that's his baby mom. They kind of took me in under their wing, and I just learned the game from them. And then from there, when I did my deal, I came and got Browz and said, "Hey,
You did
bro."
that beat, right?
No,
No?
but he didn't do that beat. Bianca's uncle did that beat.
Okay.
But when I did my album, I came and got him.
Right.
He did 50% of my album.
Right. Fire.
Like literally, the nigga that made me want to go to the studio, I said, "Here, I need you to do this for my album."
So you had got 400,000 to do your own DJ Webstar album.
I know I got 1.7 million dollars, but no,
You just said 400,000.
no, I got 400 to record my album.
Okay, so they covered all.
But I had a marketing contingency budget, I had a video. So my deal together was 1.7. I got about maybe like 400 for my pocket.
Okay.
I'm not bragging because I spent that shit like in a month. Sin City loves me.
That's crazy. That's ridiculous. And so you obviously gave some bread to Ron.
Oh yeah, bro. Yeah. He charged me his full price. I think he might have charged me like 5,000 a beat or some shit like that. It wasn't that crazy. He didn't even charge me. It was just like I got $5,000 a beat. He did like 6 beats for me. And
That's what's up.
He lets artists be on my album, which is Rex. I think Murder Mook was on some records and a few people. We had a great time and we just built a rapport from there.
Yeah. All right, so Ron.
Yeah.
You started constructing music at what age?
15. I mean, I started at like 12. I was signed to Kevin Childs.
Okay.
As
Don Diva, Kevin Childs.
Yeah. In the group. And 94, Kev got locked up.
Mm-hmm.
So like 95, I got on the jail call. Like, Kev, where the music equipment at that used to be around when he was out. And he told me where to go get the equipment from. I started teaching myself how to make beats.
What was you using? SP1200?
MP60.
Okay.
And like a chord keyboard.
Okay.
And start creating. One day hanging outside. I'm doing, local beats for people in the hood and stuff like that. Then one day I'm outside and Big L walks down the block. He was like, he was looking for some work. And I was like, nah, I ain't got no work.
Why you ain't call me?
2-bit drug dealer.
Yeah. So I was like, I got some beats. He's like, word. He came upstairs, let him hear Ebonics beat and one other beat. Then he came back like the next. He's like, let me hear how it sounds, because I ain't had Pro Tools and none of the latest equipment at that time. So he's like, let's go to D&D studio and lay it down for real.
Premiere shit.
Yeah. So we went to D&D, laid Ebonics down, and I did like 4 joints for him. I was gonna do the whole album, and right before he passed, he's like, I'm about to do this deal with Rockefeller. So I was hyped. I'm like, it's gonna be up.
Right.
I'm about to do the whole album. And then I get that, that phone call nobody wanted to get, like, L laid out on Uptown right now.
Crazy.
Something my man Mel Maxey gave me that phone call.
Crazy.
And I was like, nah, like,
he
he just told me we about to, because we was going to a lot of studios. Like, once he's like, oh, you sitting on tons of beats like this?
Yep.
We start going to mad studios, and then,
Yeah. Well, at least you have to do my album.
yeah.
Yeah.
I did, the Big Picture with Gold.
Yeah.
I did 50% of that.
Wait, hold on. Big L album would go?
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
It was right after he passed. Right?
Yeah.
Yep. And you know how that works. You know what I'm saying? The artist passed and everything else goes up.
He runs up.
But so you were doing these beats. I noticed that you have a change of style from before, as far as your beats are concerned. I'm a producer myself, so I listen to everything. You know what I'm saying? And from like Ebonics, which was more boom pap than anything.
Yeah.
And then you go up the timeline. Let's say the Ether.
Yeah.
Right. Ether was like, to me, I was in jail. Let me tell you the first time I heard it. I was in prison, 2001, Comstock, and Takeover was going everywhere. It was everywhere, right? And then they played Ether. When they played Ether, everything was quiet. Like, usually it's mad loud. This is a Max 8 facility I'm in. Usually it's mad loud. You hear everybody talking, police, everything. Niggas just throwing shit, whatever. You didn't hear nothing. And it was like that for like the next 6 hours, bro, because they kept playing it over and over and over and over. And I was like, the only thing I could think of is I had a keyboard in myself.
Okay.
I had a Casio CTK 4000. So I'll be making beats, but I'm like, who made that beat?
Yeah.
I understand Nas legendary.
So you
like,
playing
who made
Keys
that
to
beat?
Ether?
No, I'm
Nah,
saying I was
just
with these niggas, man. This nigga love fucking with me.
So give me a touch, bro. Come on.
Absolutely, bro. So I'm just saying that to say that I was inspired even more because I heard Takeover, and when you hear something too much,
Yeah.
you kind of fall away from it.
Yeah.
But Ether was like, I heard something new every time.
Yeah.
And being a producer, listening to it, I'm like, this nigga's snares is off just by a tinge. Everything is not in the pocket, but it makes sense. You understand what I mean? Tell me about that process.
So in New York at that time, strings was a thing.
Right.
Like all the producers, me, Grease, Swiss,
Me. Nigga laughed at me. Nigga said, "Give me some glory."
Heat Maker. Like around that time, it was just strings was the sound of like
Hip-hop.
like hip hop. So if you go to a meeting to play beats for artists, you know, the producers is lined up like, yo, when it's my turn, I'm playing these joints with the crazy strings.
Right.
So that was just kind of like the sound. So I would have those type of beats tucked. Ready.
Did you actually like get some into the studio with Nas, or you just sent beats?
I had it. I had it made already. Like T-Rex had rapped over it already. So anybody who came to the crib, like hip hop, which was Jay-Z A&R, they brought him to my house, and I played that same beat for him. Like, yo, please get us to Jay-Z. Like, yo, please. So you know that never happened. And then at that time you had to have a big name to get beats to Nas. So we went. Me and my manager Fuzz at the time gave the beats to his travel agent in the Def Jam building, in the same building Web talking about. So we passed it to her. She passed it, got it to him, and you know.
The rest is history.
They called me and said, yo, Nas, why don't you come in the studio? I come in the studio. I'm thinking Nas gonna just play a street record. He eating fruit. It's just him by himself and the engineer. He calm. Yeah. He ain't even hype. He calm. He just
Right,
like
right,
this.
regular.
He regular eating, you know, fruit and like, yo, flavor on the joint. And I hit him.
Wait,
Fuck Jay-Z.
on some Don Corleone shit. He ain't had a cat with him or nothing?
You know the crazy thing, before Big L passed, Big L said, yo, when you meet Nas, it's like, you think it's like you're in the movie. Like, he got that thing. So that's what it was. He was chilling. Yeah, flavor on that joint. And I'm like, F Jay-Z. I'm like, yo. Whoa.
You said what happened?
I put that there. Hey, who sampled that? Like, yo, where we going with this? F Jay-Z. Then I hit a ring. I'm like, oh, man. Well, I just remember that night saying, yo, this is either going to go good or bad.
Yeah.
Right.
For me, this is my kind of introduction.
Right.
Yeah,
to mainstream hip hop.
Yeah, the mainstream hip hop.
I like how it went.
So I was like, yo, this could go two ways. But then, when he dropped it on Jay-Z's birthday,
Yes.
Which is
yeah,
crazy.
December 4th. Yep.
and that's all you heard up and down her 25th.
Yeah.
He dropped it on Jay.
was
I never knew he
crazy,
dropped it
bro.
on Jay's birthday. He did.
Yeah. He dropped it on Jay's birthday.
Nas is on some Kendrick Lamar shit.
No, Kendrick Lamar's on some Nas
Nas
shit.
shit.
That's a fact.
You're
Yeah.
right.
So he really thought about that record.
So life like changed for you after that.
You know what?
Or
Nobody
did you
didn't
get
know I did
threats
the
and
beat
shit?
yet.
Nobody
right?
knew. Yeah, you didn't have a tag on it.
No
or nothing.
tag,
yeah.
man. Then my manager like, yo, Ron, we got to go outside. We got to go to the clubs. They got to see the face, put the face with the beat. So once I started doing that, that's when I got to work with Little Kim, Fat Joe,
Yep.
Ludacris,
Yep.
DMX. I started to work
50
with
Cent.
everybody.
Yep.
And the
50,
crazy thing,
yep.
that building, you had access to all the acts.
Because they
Right.
all on. They all are
Yeah.
on. It's like 3 or 4 floors. They all on.
Yeah,
But they
yeah.
cubicles is right next to each other.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
So you
okay,
get
so you
Murder
just go from
Inc.
one to
You
the
get
other.
Rockefeller.
You just drop
get
off beats to
DCP.
everybody.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Oh yeah.
That's crazy. So, can I ask you? I don't know if anybody ever asked you this, but how much did you charge Nas for that beat?
I got a 10-piece.
A 10 piece,
10,000,
and then then you had royalties. And
Yeah,
residuals
forever. I
after.
get that to
Forever.
this day.
Yeah.
Yeah. To this day.
That's wicked, bro. That's life changing, bro.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's what's up. So, did your price go up now?
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
So, what's the most you ever charged for a beat?
I was up to like
50.
30.
I thought you got like 50.
I was trying to get there.
Yeah.
But I was up to like 30. But then something happened when the internet happened.
Oh yeah.
And 50 Cent said, yo, I bought this beat for $100. The I Get Crazy.
Yeah, no,
I Get
I get money. Yeah,
He said, yo, I just bought this $100 off this kid off the internet. And then once people start,
It was over.
oh,
It was crazy.
the young kids like, yeah, just take this beat, you can have it.
Yeah.
And then it kind of messed up the lead producers that was getting 100,000,
200,
10 million, and then was
Timberlake
getting
getting a quarter million.
Yeah, so it kind of the internet kind of like shook it up a little bit, like whoa.
So let's delve into that a little bit, right? With both of you guys. So the internet comes now. I look at it from a different perspective a little bit because I do agree that technology fucked up a lot of niggas' money, right? Legendary people. But also, you have producers that got hot beats that's not getting recognized. So what's the first thing they're gonna do once they realize they have a platform? They're gonna just shoot it out for whatever. I just want you to snatch it and rap on it.
You know,
so now they get the attention they're looking for.
Yeah, then when me and Web started working, he came up with a plan how to work the internet. That's what we did to 5,000. So now we know the game has changed a little bit.
Right.
You know
The
what I mean?
instruction video,
Yeah.
the independent video, and then go over there. I want to share something with you here on your podcast, Spin the Yard, that I never share with anybody else.
I appreciate this. Okay.
And I don't want to disrespect anybody.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say no names like Soulja Boy or anything like that. I'm the first artist to ever go viral.
Really?
What did fucking a nigga from Onyx say? Do the knowledge, nigga.
No, you gotta explain
I'm the
more.
first nigga to go viral.
You want me to be dishonest? We
No.
can say, oh yeah, I knew that.
All right.
I didn't know that, bro.
Before my Chicken Noodle Soup record
All right.
in 2005 and 6, that went viral.
I was
So
in prison.
when did his record?
don't know.
Soulja Boy came after me.
That was in 07, Soulja Boy
I'm
came
the
out.
first artist to ever go viral.
I can't think of no other record.
No other record went viral. Nigga, I'm the first nigga to.
That's a fact, bro.
I'm just a little quiet. I don't wear big t-shirts.
You know what I'm saying? So Soulja Boy got a lot of that breaking the internet, going viral.
No, Soulja Boy's a legend. I love him.
Yeah.
Wow.
When we came out, it was like it was us. It was Chameleon. Then Soulja Boy came out. Then Walk It Out.
This
came
was
out.
05, 06, 07.
I'm the first artist to ever go viral.
Wow, salute to that, bro.
I am viral. My
Salute to
last
that.
name is viral.
Salute to that. I gotta give you a salute to that.
Seriously, I'm the first.
Wow, I believe you, bro. I'm not
Yeah.
negating you.
Yeah, I'm just saying that. No, I have to say something because Browz got all these acknowledgments. Like, nah,
I was coming back to you, bro. I was coming back to you. Yo. Bro, I was coming back to you, my nigga.
Beat that, Browz. I'm fucking.
That's ill.
No,
though.
seriously.
Isn't it fucked up that there's no trademark for that?
No, I'm happy because I capitalized off a lot of shit that people did before me. Remind you, I come from Kumo D Block. So a lot of like LA Sunshine, all of the Cold Crisp, they didn't make the money that we get to make.
Right.
Same thing with me. I went viral first, but nobody give a fuck if I went viral first. My daughter is on TikTok every day.
Right.
How would I look telling her, I'm the reason this is TikTok? I look like an old man.
You like an old angry nigga.
But I want to tell the world here and on your shit, I'm the first artist to ever go viral.
Wow, that's amazing, man. Again, thank you. That's
Nobody went viral
crazy,
for me.
bro.
If you can find a nigga that went
That's
viral for me, tell me, please. Because
I don't know of anyone, bro.
It's nobody. Think about it.
And you talking about specifically
Pee
with
Wee Herman
music.
dance, man.
It was no internet.
And this is a whole record. That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm the
Even thinking back to
No, the record, the dance, the movement, everything. I'm the first artist to ever go viral.
With all that dancing shit and all that, right?
yeah.
Why you gotta say dancing
I ain't really
shit?
saying like
We really in the yard right now.
We up, bro. Well, that dancing shit you be doing, my nigga. Come on, bro.
all that shit came out.
Everybody was doing that shit, bro.
With it, rock with it, all that.
Niggas in the jails was doing that shit.
Yeah.
Nah, niggas created a whole wave.
No, Laffy Taffy and Leo the Rocket were before me, but it was like the internet wasn't like that.
Right.
Like I came like when YouTube was like, ha, boom, here we are.
Right
When
time.
niggas start getting paid.
405.
Oh, 405, yeah, it was me.
So let me ask you something. Did you plan this in your mind, like prior to, like, all right, this is what we're gonna do with this record. This internet shit is popping off right now. We're gonna place it on here, and then this is what we're gonna do with it marketing wise. Did you think of anything else?
Absolutely. Hell
Okay.
no, nigga.
I don't know. You a sharp nigga.
You know why I made the
Nigga, you was
records?
ahead of your time.
You know why I made the records? I was doing tea parties in Harlem. J Mills, T-Rex, Murder Mook, Vado, all my peers, they was all rapping and battling on something called Mad Cyphers and on Smack DVD. They had all the girls, but I had all the parties. So what I said was, I want to get the girls too. So I started making records for my parties because I was just making records for my party. My shit went viral by accident. I didn't mean to go
Your
viral.
intention was just to get the girls. That's it, and you wound up going
It
viral.
was women. It was women. I love women.
Excuse me, not girls, women.
I love women. Shout
I will
outs.
hope you do, bro. Yeah. You're saying it with so much umph. Like,
I'm
I
never
don't
spitting
think
y'all
you
again.
like women, bro.
My last song. No,
That's how you say it. That's how you say it, though.
but seriously though.
Nah, seriously though. What I want to say is that's fucking amazing to know. Like I never even thought about
Yeah.
who's the first person to go viral with a
Do the
record.
knowledge. If you Google on your phone years of everybody who you love, I'm the first artist to ever go viral ever.
So you, damn,
Yeah.
that's wicked in a good way.
Yeah. And
So let me ask you something. How were you able to capitalize off of that success
I got a record deal.
with Def Jam?
No, with Universal.
Universal.
Monty Littman. Monty Littman was like, so somebody not signed me, excuse me. My first manager was Kurt Burrows. I don't know if you know
That
Kurt.
sounds familiar. Yeah.
Kurt Burrows started Bad Boy with Puff.
Yes. Okay. He sued him. Didn't he sue Puff?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. For like
He was
25 million.
Yes,
Yeah.
there you go. You know your shit. I like that.
Low key. High key.
That's right. Yeah, yeah. You was in the library in a
I
low
was in the law library reading up about reading up on Puff Daddy.
So Kurt Burrows, shout to him. I learned everything from him. It was so crazy because you okay?
I'm great. Kurt Burrows.
I forgot what point I was making.
So Kurt Burrows helped you get your deal.
So we made the record. We didn't know what we had.
All right.
The shit got on radio. Shout to DJ Enough. Shout to Jazzy Joyce, who played it first, and Mrs. C and Flex and all of them. And
Yeah, you didn't give a fuck about Mr. C at that time.
no,
Rest in peace, Mr. C. Yeah.
oh, Mrs. C's mine. Me and Browz was talking about Mrs. C on the way here.
Right.
We loved Mrs. C.
Yeah.
But at that time, I didn't give a fuck about Flex or Mrs. C. I knew who they was.
You was feeling yourself.
No, I was hustling. So I was like, why do I give a fuck about what's happening on the radio? Fuck them.
But didn't Mr. C reach out to you?
Mr. C, Flex, all of them, Jermaine Dupri, everybody reached out to me. I didn't know how serious it was, so I'm just running around doing dumb shit. And come to find out, I had a gold mine. So when I found out, my partner Art, who I started my record label Skrilla Hill with, he knew Kurt Burrows, who started Bad Boy. Kurt had just came home from a Fed bid. He had like an AQ monitor, everything on. And when I met him, he was like, yo, the first thing he taught me was, every label wants you right now. We're going to go with whoever. No, he had me what was important to me. I said, getting the money. He said, we're going to go with whoever offers the most money, but we're going to meet with everybody so you can build relationships with everybody. The first thing Kurt told me was, build your relationships with everybody. We met with everybody. We sat with Monty Littman on a Saturday. If you know who Monty Littman is, he has a record label called Republic Records. He runs everything under Universal. Def Jam, everything under Universal he runs.
Right.
He sat me in his office and he said, what do you want to sign with me? I was being funny. I said, I want $1 million. He said, call your lawyer. I was like, Kurt head started shaking. He was dialing the number. He called the lawyer. We did the deal right there. I got $425,000 up front. It was $212,500 for my pocket. Another $212,500 to record my album. And the rest was like marketing contingency and video and all kind of marketing shit. And he taught me one thing. He said, even if you know where you're going to do your deal at, be with everybody because you're going to build relationships with everybody else.
Right. Just in case
So I
when
still
you get out of that deal, you have other places you
Even
can
when
shop.
I knew I was signing on Monty, I still took meetings for a week.
Even after you signed.
With Todd Moskowitz and Joey A.E. at Asylum. With, what's the guy, Koch?
Oh,
Alan Grumblock.
Grumblock, yeah.
With Jeff Sledge at Job.
I met with everybody, Jimmy Iovine, everybody.
Did they offer you that
offered me-
amount of money or more?
No, they offered me money, but they ain't offered me what Marcy offered me.
All right, so you made the right choice.
It's not always about the money. No, seriously. At the top, listen.
So you got jerked.
No. When you don't have money and a nigga offer you $1 million,
You're gonna take that.
you're gonna take it. But the nigga offer you $50,000 might be the nigga you should go with because you're gonna make more money on the back end. So you might take 50 now, but you might make 10 million later. You might take $1 million now and make nothing later.
Right.
I got my advance from Universal, and I never made $1 after that from them.
You're still recouping.
No, I gotta just order them motherfuckers because I'm pretty sure.
They owe you money.
I don't know. I gotta do an audit. But here's what happened. I'm doing a documentary right now. And I just did a deal with Monty, who signed me.
Okay.
He just gave me some more money to do some shit.
He just gave us some more money. That's
So the
what I'm talking
relationship works, but it's hard. It's hard because you just never know. When you come from nothing, the mentality is, nigga, take the money now and figure it out later.
All right, so you got the deal, you got the 400, the
Whatever it was.
212.5 for your
Whatever,
pocket,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
And everything else was to a marketing budget
Yeah,
or whatever.
Yeah.
So they didn't make good on their deal
No.
over the last,
No.
over those years
No,
that
they
you
don't
were signed to them?
They don't do good with nobody.
What was it that they didn't do well with you specifically?
I never got a check. They gave me, let's just say I got $1 million. I sold 1 million ringtones. I sold 1 million singles.
Pop back then too.
Yeah.
This was motherfucking 2000. This is 20 years ago.
Sidekicks was out and all that.
Ain't that money with everybody.
Netflix. I mean,
I still
Excel.
didn't get a check from them. Do I got money to owe from them? Yeah, but I just didn't. It's just, it is what it is. Like, it is what it
So that
is.
was over, what, 20 years ago?
It was
No,
2006.
30 years ago. But, yeah, almost.
No, it was 19 years ago.
So what's making you want to get into ordering them and trying to get bread now? Why you ain't do it all these years that passed?
Maybe I didn't have the money to do it.
Okay, I can respect that.
Maybe I didn't have the money to order them. Maybe I didn't have the mentality to do it because. So it's two levels. You got so much money and you doing so much shit, you ain't even think about that. Like, man, fuck them niggas.
Right,
You don't think about getting the money until you ain't got the money.
right. I
So
got
when you ain't got the money, you like,
you. Who owe me money?
I'm fucked up. Who owe me money?
Yeah.
The pandemic is here, huh?
Yep.
Universal, we gotta order them. Wait, to order them it costs $50,000. Well, we gotta wait for that.
Right.
I ain't got $50,000 at that time to just go order some motherfuckers.
So all right, so you had gotten other record label deals after that, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, when you got those other record label deals, did they ever question you about what you had with Universal?
No, and I didn't.
Was it under the same umbrella still?
It was, but I didn't give a fuck because I come from nothing, just like you and you. So when we got money, we don't fucking care about the upper money. We got nigga money. So unless we got a bill, think about this shit.
Yeah, because we
When-
come from a poor mentality.
Think about it. Browz made all the. Browz did fucking I Whip Your Head Boys for 50 Cent.
Facts.
It was a diamond.
That's a fact.
It's a diamond album. It's on the soundtrack. I don't want to ask him what his first check looked like for publishing for the movie, but but he was real happy when he got it. I remember. But guess what?
Yeah.
When he got that shit, he wasn't thinking about
Anybody that owed him
if
bread.
niggas owed them money from Ebonics.
Yeah.
He ain't gonna fuck about that.
I'm thinking about it now.
Yeah, there we go. You, as niggas, cause we niggas, we're black and they're black. We like growing up ramen noodles, pork and beans and
I
franks.
be knowing.
Like we like those niggas
Right.
from Harlem.
Grilled cheese and all that.
All day and all night.
Facts.
Spit in the yard.
Not spitting the yard, spinning the
Spit in
yard.
the yard. But what I'm saying is, seriously, champ, like,
Yeah, I get it.
you don't think about money until you ain't got money.
Right.
When you got money, you ain't thinking about, like, these niggas might owe me a little 100,000 over here. You got fucking 3, 4, 5 million over here. You ain't even think about that shit. Let the niggas keep that shit. You don't think about it till you ain't got it.
I understand that. Hold on. So, but
Yeah.
I want to ask Ron a question because you brought something up. about Whip Your Head Boy. Now, I remember 50 doing a plethora of interviews where he talked about how he made sure producers were getting their points off of records. Even off his first album, Massacre, Curtis, so forth and so on. How many points did you get off of Whip Your Head Boy?
I probably got to stand it. 50 Cent always did good business as far as paying and doing the right business. Never had no problem with G-Unit. I did a lot of records straight out of Southside.
Yeah, that's a fact. Yep.
Playboy Part 1, Part 2 for Banks. You know, I never
and
we always did good business.
And Whip Your Head Boy was on the
soundtrack.
Give It to Die Trying. Right. I'm glad to hear that 50 does good business. There's a lot of stuff going on between Fifth and Big Meech and all that. We'll get to that in a second. But Jay-Z drops the Blueprint 3. One of the biggest singles off the album was Death of Auto-Tune. At that time, you had... that
was on Blueprint 3?
That was on the Blueprint 3, yeah. That was one of the singles, yep. Yeah. And Flex would not stop playing that shit. But anyway, at that time, you were heavy on Auto-Tune. You're rapping at this point.
Smoking.
You're smoking Auto-Tune. And I ain't gonna hold you. And it was fire. Pop Champagne was crazy, bro. Did Jay-Z dropping that record affect you and your records at all?
Absolutely. So I'm in the crib, like I'm living life, amazing life. I'm having fun. I'm touring. I mean, it was a down weekend though. I'm in the crib, phone ringing crazy. What's going on? Yo, Jay-Z's dissing you right now.
Oh my God.
He's right now. Turn around and he's dissing you.
Yeah.
I'm bugging like, wait, what? I'm in the kitchen cooking or something. I turn on the radio, I hear Flex and Mr. C. This is crazy. It's like a Monday.
Right.
They going crazy. I'm like, I'm listening. I said, nah, let me hear the record. I think you're gonna say my name or something. Nah. But the whole record is curated about auto-tune. And I'm like,
he didn't say my name.
but at that time, I got 3 records on 106 in Park, Jumping Out the Window, A-Rap Money, Pop Champagne. So all these records is, auto-tune based. So I'm like.
But then you got T-Pain as well.
Yeah, but
it wasn't.
T-Pain is kind of type singing.
Right.
I'm doing like street melodies and rapping almost.
New York shit.
I remember Flex was like, yo, your stuff is kind of different from T-Pain. It's kind of street. I'm like, yeah, it is kind of different. But so when I hear the record, I'm like, yo, this is crazy. But I really felt it, pause, when that Sunday was Summer Jam. And it's me, I'm set to go perform with Jim and do Pop Champagne and everything. And I remember I remember us being like getting ready, Jim doing push-ups in the room. We getting ready to go on stage. I see the little
golf cart.
Golf cart.
Yeah.
Jay on that shit like this. Smiling like a motherfucker. Yo, they bringing him to the stage. Like black on. Yeah, he like this. I have no idea what's out there. I know he dropped that record. I'm like, it's impossible.
He dropped the record a week before, like
Monday. Monday and
he dropped the record on a Monday and performed it on that Sunday the next week.
Yeah.
Wow.
My nigga.
I'm like,
it was crazy. You was around? You was there at that time?
They say his name too on the radio. So like Ron Browz, Webstar, y'all my guys.
What? So me and him had the 2 biggest auto-tune records in New York. God, yeah. He had Pop Champagne, I had Dancing on Me, right? So here's the story. We had this crazy idea. What was me? Because I got the crazy ideas. Browz was like, man, fuck you.
Right.
I said, so Jay-Z went on. So cool. Here's what happened that day. Mr. C, God bless his dad, we love Mr. C.
Yeah.
Me and we just talked about this on the way here. We love Mr. C. And Flex, they went on the radio. And they was playing Death for Auto-Tune all night.
Right.
Browz is home. I'm in VA at a show. This is before it was like internet radio. My nigga called me that had just came home. He's playing Flex on the radio through the phone. Flex and Mr. C, it's like, Webstar, Rob Browz, you're finished out here. Auto-Tune is officially, you are finished out here.
Wicked,
Flex
man.
going crazy.
That's wild.
I just did Flex car show 2 weeks before that.
I wouldn't be surprised if Jay-Z gave that nigga a list, bro.
Webstar on Browz, you're finished out here. Auto-tune is dead. My ass is hot. I go.
Pause, yeah, pause that.
My ass is hot as crazy.
Pause. My ass is hot.
My ass is cold.
Come on, wicked man. Wicked man.
I go on Twitter. I go. You hear old ass Jay-Z hating?
Oh my God, you gonna respond?
I go viral though. I didn't know. I go super viral. Like this is like, I got the interview right here. Like I got Jay-Z talking crazy right now here on my phone. I can play it for you on speaker. Anyway, Jay-Z is like, Webb is a young kid. He don't know no better if he knew. So what people don't know is this: Browz did Ether.
Oh yeah, I already know the timeline and the strategy behind all of that.
Then when Browz did Pop Champagne,
With Jim Jones,
yes, who was beefing with?
who was beefing with Jay, and Jay was beefing with
conspiracy
old Dipset.
theory.
There ain't no conspiracy theory. That's the truth, my nigga. Look at this. Look at this, right? Let me just say this, right? Not to cut your bill.
Like that. That
Let me tell you something, right? I know the exact time, because as soon as I heard Def for Auto Tune, I said, this is what Jay-Z's doing.
Yeah.
I said, Ron Browz did Ether, right? Cam.
No. Nobody don't know this.
Okay.
It was. I'm gonna just say
This is good.
Jay was supposed to get on Pop Champagne before he knew.
Get the fuck out of here.
Nobody don't know this. So here's what he was supposed. Wait, let me tell you. He was supposed to get on Pop Champagne, and more it started looking like Jim was involved. Word came back, he pulled back. And Dame Dash.
Wow.
Nobody will never know this. And Dame
And that's
Dash.
at the time that Jay and Dame was going at it.
Dame Dash facilitated his deal and my deal.
Right.
He helped facilitate both of them. When he did his deal with Sylvia and Roman, Dame was in the meeting.
At Motown.
Yeah. And when I did my deal with Koch, Dame was in the meeting. So we gotta remember, he did Ether. Dame facilitated his deal, my deal.
Oh my God, this shit deeper than rap.
Yeah, yes.
It's deeper than rap. So I just want to like put this all into one build. So okay, you do Ether, 2000, 2001.
Yes.
Nas destroys Jay-Z with Ether.
Why you say it like that?
That's what happened, bro. I'm sorry. That's what happened. I love Jay-Z, everything he's doing.
Nas destroys
and what he's
Jay-Z.
done at that time, that's what it was, unfortunately, right? And Jay came back with the Blueprint 2 song, HOVA. It was tough, but Ether was just everywhere. Anyway, fast forward, you got Pop Champagne, Auto Tune going on. Jay was supposed to get on Pop Champagne. Jim is now getting involved more because Webstar went and had a meeting with Dame and Jim, right? You had a meeting there, and Dame was in there playing Pac-Man with his fucking shoes off, talking shit or whatever, and you asked for a certain amount of money for Jim to get on the record and all that because you already had got a call from Akon to get on the record, correct? Hold on, let me finish.
Okay.
You already got a call from Akon. This is words that you said, and now
No, I can just tell you the story because that's a little bit. You were on point, but so here's what happened.
Okay.
Browz had did Pop Champagne.
right,
Jim jumped on the record with Jewels.
right,
Dame Dash was behind the scenes doing things for helping with the deal. Cool. Then I go and do Dancing on Me. Same formula he used, I used.
right.
Jim was on the record. Now, when I made the record, Akon, I'm on the studio going to see Jim. I didn't know, I knew Jim, but I didn't know him like that because I'm younger than Jim.
You should see him on 115th a lot.
So I'm on the studio headed to the gym. Red Cafe called me. So for people that don't know, Red Cafe was signed to Akon. Akon like, Red Cafe like, yo, Akon want to talk to you. Akon got on the phone and say, yo, Web, I want to make you the next T-Pain. I love the record. The record is so beautiful. Africa will love this record. I want you to come to Africa and do everything. I'm like, all right, cool. I will call you tomorrow because I'm on the way to meet Jim. I get to the studio with Jim. I don't know Dave is there. I get to the studio with Jim. We talking, playing the record. He hyped. I'm going to do my verse. Dave Dash come out of a hidden room. This is Dave Dash.
Yeah.
I'm a Harlem nigga.
Right. This is your first time meeting Dame?
Yes.
Okay.
my whole life I looked at the Dame Dash and Diddy. That's my idols. They come out the room like, oh, Dame is here. So Dame goes, so what you want to do? You ready? You ready to go to the next level? I'm like, yeah. So I'm like, you know me, I call myself dropping names and shit. I'm like, yeah, you know, Akon just called me. I'm like, Akon just called me.
You like, I don't give a fuck about Akon, nigga.
No. That's not what he said. This is funny. I said, Akon just called me. He said, he wanna do something with me. He said, I said, yeah. So Akon get on the phone with me, Rec Cafe, put him on the phone. Akon like, I want to make you the next T-Pain. I want to put you on my album. I want to do this. I said, yeah, you know, Akon want to do the deal with me. He want to get his record. Dame Dash, this is the first time I met him. Dame Dash look at me in my eyes and go, you want to go to jail? You want to be a convict? You want to be a convict, G's? This nigga want to go to jail. Niggas start snapping on me in front of everybody. Hilarious.
Right.
I start snapping back. Me and Dean having a snapping contest for like an hour. So then he was like, yo, listen, Jim owes Koch a duet album. They owe him $150,000 up front. Do the deal with him. You're not exclusive. You can do another deal. They ain't taught me. I do the deal with Jim on Koch. I get $75,000. Jim take his $75 and pay for the album. I go with Steve Rifkin the next week and go do another deal. And so I did two major deals in 1 week. I went and did Koch with Jim. We did an album together called The Rooftop. And then I went and did a deal with Steve Rifkin the next week. But back to the story that you talking about. We at Summer Jam.
Oh, yeah.
I'm on some, yo, let's do a eulogy. Let's get Rev Run to come and do a eulogy for Auto-Tune. Soulja Boy had a record called Hop Up My Bed, Turn My Swag On. He had Pop Champagne. I had Dance On Me, all Auto-Tune records. We gonna do this whole Summer Jam Auto-Tune ceremony. We backstage. Browz was telling the story, I'm gonna finish it though. We backstage, and my manager at the time, Fish, we ready. Jim doing push-ups. You know how Jim do. He got his TikTok board. Yo, somebody roll me a blunt. So now, Jay is so ill. I'm gonna say why Jay is so ill. We backstage. When you backstage, you go watch the show from the TV. All the TVs go black. So now, like, we thinking maybe something wrong with the TV. Jim go, yo, somebody go fix the TV. Niggas gonna fix the TV. My manager Fish come in the room and said, abort mission. Abort mission. Jay-Z is on stage. The crowd going crazy. He ain't even perform yet. He just walk on stage. They screaming for like 7 minutes. I'm not trying to be funny.
Yeah.
Do you know how long 7 minutes is?
That's a long time, bro. Screaming.
7 minutes is long
And he
for a
just
nigga.
standing there taking it in. Pause.
He nodded his head with a black hat on like this.
Shit cocked to the
Oh
side.
my God.
Nah. Hey. The whole crowd gonna go, goodbye.
That's crazy, bro.
I'm like, we gotta go out after this, nigga. Yeah. Because you know.
They set us up.
So with Summer Jam,
They knew it was
so
coming.
if you know anything about how they Summer Jam in the 2000s, Dipset always went last.
Yeah.
Because they had 3,000 niggas on stage.
Right.
So they just let them niggas go last and do all their hits. So now, Jay-Z go on stage. He performing. So nobody knows Def for Auto-Tune. I always knew Def for Auto-Tune was about us.
Yeah.
Nobody else knew.
But Flex did say it on the radio, too.
But nobody else really knew because the rest of the world, at that time, there was no streaming. It was just like New York knew. But if you go to fucking Gary, Indiana, or LA, or Miami,
That's true.
you hear Def for Auto-Tune, you think Jay-Z's just a T-Pain.
Yeah.
Because T-Pain is an Auto-Tune god. Guess what happens in the middle of Jay-Z performing the record on stage?
What happened, Webstar?
T-Pain goes on stage with him
Oh, that's a fact.
and give him a chest bump. I looked at Browz and said, see, I told you he was talking about us.
Oh, that's wicked, yo.
So now, that shit crazy.
That makes y'all look real crazy. Not like crazy like
don't
that.
make us look
but
crazy,
how
but-
he's dissing y'all, like
He dissing
without
us.
dissing y'all in front of everybody.
But Jay-Z is so smart that
He played chess.
he played chess. So he'll kill you without niggas knowing he killing you. He don't gotta be loud about it. It's like, all right,
But
yeah, nigga.
even T-Pain coming on the stage from him, he killed him too. Though the way it looks like on the general surface is like, oh, Jay-Z is not talking about T-Pain, they're cool. But really, Jay is like, nigga, I just murdered your career. You ain't gonna be able to do auto-tune no more after
That
this.
nigga was talking about T-Pain.
Well, ask Browz.
Not everybody in the tri-state
Yeah.
knew
Yeah,
What it was.
what it was. Yeah.
But then T-Pain did Browz, and they was beefing. Did you ask him
T-Pain
about
dissed
that?
Browz? I didn't know he dissed you,
He
bro.
had a whole beef.
Yeah, we had a little situation.
I knew T-Pain and the Dream was going at it.
We had a little.
I'm like Nino Brown. I'm going down. I lock my Nino Brown in the face ass nigga. It's
No,
crazy.
T-Pain just said Ron not using the auto tune right.
Yeah.
He said it on the record or like during the interview?
I was wondering something.
You got better skin than him, pause. He was jealous.
He was like, yo, Ron not using the auto tune right.
Numbers don't say that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So I remember, I was kind. You know, I'm not from the. We're not from that cloth for somebody talking about you on like interview because the internet is new.
Right.
So you know, we them coming from out the DVD era. So somebody saying something about you, you're like, yo, he got a problem.
Right.
So I remember seeing Akon and
Yeah.
like, yo, and my man's like, yo, like it's a like we confused, like is it a problem or like
Right.
Akon like, nah, that ain't about nothing, yo, we just trying to get money and
That was a very brush off answer.
no, he's the older dude. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
it ain't like you talking to T-Pain directly.
Akon did the right thing.
yeah, he was like, that wasn't about nothing. Like,
Yeah.
But
So how did you feel at that time? I'm going to shift from this in a second, but how did you feel being backstage and seeing this performance go on?
I said,
knowing
how
that
we-
you had
how
hit
we gonna
records
I was like, yo, we got set up. That's one.
Would you like pacing back and forth like, we got fucking set up?
Nah, I'm just like, wow, this is like, cause this is our moment.
Yeah.
We got it. We done ran the whole summer up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We like, yo, this is the moment to perform at Summer Jam and wild out.
Right.
Yeah.
And the steam was taken out of it.
It was.
The steam was took like.
I was just gonna fuck everybody.
I feel
you-
like they left. People start leaving. People like, yo, I think people's leaving the building.
Yeah.
Like people left when Jay-Z left the building.
Yeah.
Some of the fans was like, all right, end of the show.
45% left.
Yeah, like
So,
we out.
so did y'all still perform?
Yeah.
It was a good performance though.
Okay.
We had to
okay.
Paul
Soulja
come
Boy
out
still
swinging.
came out, everything.
We had to
We
come out
killed
swinging,
it,
but it
Paul.
was yeah.
Did y'all? Were y'all still like? Did y'all still have that energy? Like
No.
I ain't even
Y'all
know.
It's
have
just
that
like he
energy?
took the energy out the building.
He did.
That's a bull.
That's
He took the
wicked,
energy
bro.
out the building. It was crazy. Like
So
I still feel like yo, they owe us a Summer Jam.
Yeah.
To this day, I be like,
We got
Absolutely.
that was nasty work.
they set that whole thing up. Ain't no way they didn't know
Yeah.
Jay-Z was gonna do that. Just like they knew what
Jay-Z
Jay-Z was gonna
ain't
do
been at Summer
in
Jam in
2001.
Maybe
They knew what
I think
Jay-Z
he only
was gonna
did
do.
that one record too, right?
Yeah.
He did one record and get out of here.
That's
He
all he
ain't
did
do a
was
set.
Def Auto
He
Tune
did
and
Def
left.
Auto Tune and left.
Yeah, he didn't do a
That shit
set.
was set up like you said. They set that shit up.
So this is what I think, right? I agree with everything that y'all brothers saying, right? Because y'all experienced this shit just from the outside looking in. Jay-Z said, "I can," and this is like one of 48 laws of power in the Art of War. I can take all these niggas out in one full swoop.
Yeah.
So you know how they have the wolf and you have the sheep all gathered together. If the wolf creeps up, he can get what he needs. You understand what I'm saying? But if you making noise from the top of the hill and all that, all the sheep gonna scatter. Not saying that's what y'all are, but I'm just saying his mindset is, I got Ron Browz, I got fucking DJ Webstar here,
And Jim.
I got Jim here, I
Because
got
in their video,
T-Pain
was
coming
some
out.
Subliminal in y'all video.
So I did. So in the Dancing on Me video, if you ever watch it, as you go back and watch it, at the end, you can watch it. So you know, Beyonce did a video called "All My Single Ladies."
Yeah,
All My-
yeah.
We went and got the same girls from the Single Ladies video.
Well, all of those girls, people
maybe
were saying
the
that
record
one of them
was
was a
about you,
trans. Is that true?
What?
Niggas was saying one of the girls in the Single Ladies video dancing was a tranny. I don't know if that's true or not.
Yo, champ.
I don't know. I seen this. I
We
seen
in the
it somewhere on
yard.
the
Ain't no
internet.
trannies here. So
No, we're not in the yard. We're in the Mixed By Community Studio. But I'm
I don't know.
asking
I don't
because
know.
you just said you hired
I don't
three
know.
girls.
No, they was all girls.
Okay,
They was all
gotcha.
girls. They was
I
all
was just-
females.
all right, gotcha.
So we yeah, it was all girls. So we got the same girls from Beyonce video, single ladies and put them in the Dance on Me video.
Right.
But that was Jim just getting at Jay because they was beefing. But I'm not realizing that Jim beef was becoming. We was a part of all that because
You inherited it.
there we go. Because
See, that's another layer to the situation. Was that directed at us per se, or
now we were just there.
Wait, hold on. But
Jim.
did you think after that day you went to the studio with Nas and he played Ether for you? Did you say in your mind, yo, I'm gonna have forever beef with this nigga Jim?
Hell no.
No, I'm
You didn't say that
just
to
a
yourself?
Producer.
So
The
you
only
thought you
thing
was
that
in the
was a
clear?
little weird was the sample.
The fuck Jay-Z.
Yeah, like,
right.
damn, and the producer did all that. Mm-hmm. Because
The
I
producer went hard on me.
yeah, like, yo, whoa, this was a whole thought out process. So, yeah, I didn't. That was Nas orchestrating the samples and all that, but I don't know, because then Nas ended up doing a whole album with Kanye, and Kanye did Takeover. So it's like,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But I don't think Kanye and Jay seen eye to eye at that time. They were like off of each other.
somebody
Pause.
said that too. I was
Yeah.
just trying to.
Trying to make it make sense.
Wait, so, all right, wow, that's ill, bro. Like, I didn't know all of that. That's the thing. We don't know what happens behind the scenes.
Oh, nah.
So how did you guys, like? I know that you I'm not gonna say fell out, but everybody goes in their direction. They doing the work that they're doing. I'm not gonna
No,
say
we had a fallout.
that y'all.
Yeah.
What was the
But-
fallout about?
It was my fault.
I can see that.
No, it was my fault.
Yeah, I can see that.
Ain't the reason I started doing music, so it's just like with Browz, it's like with me and Browz, it was like this. I felt like so here's the part we missed out. Me and Browz was doing an album together. And a lot of the times Browz is a studio rat. Browz is the nigga that's like he's up 4 a.m. He's making beats. He's writing songs. He got a studio in his crib. He's doing it. Me. It's like me. I only go to the studio when I go to the studio. So so me and Browz was doing an album. We got like 8, 9 records done. I supposed to go to the studio. I'm running around with bitches and shit,
Fucking around.
doing dumb shit. He makes pop champagne. He calls me. He plays.
Wait, hold on. You made Pop. You called him to come to record on Pop.
No,
Champagne?
he called me to come listen to it.
Okay.
We in the studio every day. I don't go to the studio. He records Pop Champagne. He calls me and plays it for me. Outside, we downtown somewhere. I'm like, oh, this shit is fire. I can't wait to do my verse.
Nigga, you ain't got no verse.
But I was like,
I don't know about that, bro.
you ain't getting on this here. So now I'm a little mad that I'm not on Pop Champagne, but I'm smart enough to know that I still gotta help my brother do what he gotta do. So we running around all the labels. I'm helping him work the record, whatever. He gets the deal. Boom, boom, boom. So if you look at Dancing on Me, I took Brow's whole formula.
Absolutely. I thought he did that.
Took the auto-tune, took the beat, took the acapella singing on it. I took how I worked it. Jim Jones and Jewels is on the record. Everything he did,
Copied the format.
why wouldn't I take it? Because he did the shit. He took that was his moment. He took it. And I said, okay, cool. I'm going to do my shit too.
How did you feel about that?
It's crazy. I was in a club, Susie Wong. I remember Webb calling me.
We never talked about this. This is
Yeah,
great.
no, I was in Susie Wong. Now I'm goofing off, partying. Webb, now he's working, trying to figure it out now. So I just send me an email like, yo, listen to this record. Tell me what you think. I'm in goof off mode. I'm wild. I'm in the club. Look at him. That shit alright. I'm not. I'm really no shit.
It's cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's cool.
Alright. I'm wild. And then next, you know, when you on traveling, you on the road, you coming in and out of New York. And one time I come fly back in New York, his record all over the place. Like I'm like, oh, he caught one.
Right.
Oh, he got Jim and Joel. Same type of
I
vibe.
copied you.
Yeah. I was like, oh, he caught one. But I swear to you, when he sent me the email, I remember where I was at. Oh, that's
Because
cool.
he
I
had
didn't think of nothing.
So I wanted him on it, but I wasn't going to ask him to ask him.
Yeah, he never said.
No,
jump on.
No,
the
I had too much pride to do it because he put me on the first joint. So now, Browz is busy. I'm thinking he felt away because I copied what he did, even though we together. Not having the knowledge I have now. So now I'm feeling away because I'm calling him to do shit, and he not answering in a timely fashion.
He enjoying this.
But no, and he deserves that.
Right.
So I felt the way, man. I did a couple of interviews and shit like that, and I started talking shit about him.
Oh my
No. Me and Browz, this is real talk. This is the first time we talked about this. We didn't even talk about it together. Browz, I was talking. Me and Browz, it was some shit going on, right? I'm gonna be real with y'all. It was a couple of shows in Apollo in Harlem, and they bringing out all these motherfuckers. If you go to any party in New York, especially in Harlem or the Bronx or Queens, you really can't go to a party without them playing some type of hour sets.
Yeah,
they do
absolutely.
a whole set. They do a pop champagne dance with me, chicken noodle soup, 5,000. They do it.
It's mandatory.
But when niggas do concerts and shit, they don't be calling us. They calling everybody else. And we not saying no names, so we not on that time. But Browz called me and Browz wasn't even speaking like this. He hit me like 4 in the morning. It was like, yo, why these niggas don't call us? I said, cause we don't sit together. And we had our shit. And I asked him, I said, he was like, nigga, you wanted this fucking podcast and you was talking shit. And I was like, you right. And I was mad, I was a little jealous because it is. I'm human. I was jealous and I was angry at some shit that I thought you did that you really didn't mean no bad intentions from. And I apologized to him. He apologized to me. And here we are.
I'm glad y'all brothers worked that shit out.
Oh, hell yeah.
Y'all a phenomenal team, like for real, for real.
No, this is real, like, blessings on blessings. Like, but it was me that was doing it.
He's missing a key part
Okay, what I missed?
that a lot of people don't. It's missing in today's. I got a call from an OG of mine.
Yeah.
We share the same OG, Kevin.
Yeah, Kev Chows.
And he's like, yo, y'all two fix that.
It ain't that serious.
Yeah, it's not like
Y'all
yo,
niggas ain't, we ain't.
Right.
Nah, if it meant, I felt like if he didn't care, but he put the call up and like, yo, y'all just fix it.
Yeah,
You get what I'm saying? And I be saying like, nowadays it's nobody
To mediate.
to be like,
It's
to
no
mediate.
overseer.
Nobody to be mediate. Be
but-
like, yo, that ain't about nothing. Y'all
I'm not gonna lie.
fix it.
Right.
So
Shout
I
out
was
to Kev,
like,
because Kev is the one that bridged the gap. But
Yeah.
I was just mad as shit. I see motherfucker
You
going,
was being petty.
yeah, I was jealous. Until I got my shit and I realized the same shit he was doing, I was doing other motherfuckers. So when I was talking that shit in interviews,
Right.
I was like, man, fuck Browz. I ain't say fuck Browz.
Right.
But I said it without saying it. Like, oh, Browz is this, and Browz is that. And I was just, I shouldn't have said it. And I told him, I said, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said it.
That's dope.
But
And
I didn't even know he seen the interviews. I didn't know why we fell out. He was like, yo, Web, man, we gonna do this shit, man. When you do your interviews, man, leave my name out of it. I said, I'm sorry,
That's a
bro.
fact, yeah.
And now that we back doing shit together, everything been coming back like,
great.
come on, bro.
I got you.
It's immediate.
So I just want to say, like, it's good to y'all are setting an example to younger people, older people, whatever, because
it don't be that serious.
right, it don't be that serious.
conversation
and
is
it
different.
even resonates with me in situations I've been in, you know, as of late.
Yeah.
With certain individuals and
With who?
Quell, what? You
With
know
who?
who, nigga?
No, I don't know.
You know who. Anyway, I'm not saying no names on this platform. Anybody watching knows who. But I extended an olive branch
Yes.
on my end. You know what I'm saying? Whether a person wants to pick it up and say, I accept this, that's on them.
Yeah.
I can't force it, but I'm released from it. You understand what I'm saying? But what I want to ask y'all is, I noticed that after you guys dropped records in separately and together consistently, that I started hearing similar shit. Right? I started hearing Aunt Jackie's.
Yeah.
What's that record with Beyonce singing over? They played in the club. Footwork. Let me see. Footwork.
Talking about Test Move remix, Love on Top.
Yeah. So I feel like honestly, when I started hearing them records, I'm like, this sound like some Ron Browz and Webstar shit.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. So
Well, I mean,
Uptown.
Yeah.
it's the Uptown vibe.
Imitation is the best form of flattery. You know that.
So you don't know these people.
Well, I mean, we know Test Move. I don't really respectfully, I don't really fuck with him. I feel like
I feel like this.
Why not?
Right? I'm gonna tell you why. I feel like this. If it's a sound, let's say it's Teddy Riley and I'm doing New Jack Swing, and I want to do some New Jack Swing shit. I'm gonna like, yo, let me reach out to Teddy and let me motherfucking make sure he, especially if I know him. That's like me coming out and doing a podcast next week, and I got a microphone. I'm doing the same setup you got. It don't work that way.
Right.
You got to be like it's something called morals, values, and principles.
Yeah.
Even though we living in a millennial age where there's no morals, values, we still gotta have more. Browz take care of his mother every day. I take care of my great grandmother and grandmother who's 99, 81. We about family and doing the right thing.
Right.
That's why me and him fixing our friendship and our partnership meant something to me. You know what I'm saying? And these people don't have that. A lot of these niggas be old. They be disgruntled. They don't have nothing going on. They have the gout.
Right.
But it's not my fault.
You can't walk straight.
They can't walk straight. You can't pee straight even, pause.
Wait, so my thing is like, all right, so Ted Smooth basically didn't, put that coal in and be like, yo, I'm about to drop this record.
I'm gonna keep it real with you. Here's my thing with Ted Smooth. I ain't even ever tell you this shit. I keep saying that, but so when I did Chicken Noodle Soup, I took somebody who never did a record before and put them on my record. Called The Voice of Harlem. The Voice of Harlem was the main announcer for a basketball tournament called Kingdom.
Yep.
So if you know Harlem, you know Rucker and Kingdom is the biggest tournament. Nobody in the world thought about putting this nigga on the record.
He was in the ad-lib? Let's go, let's go.
That's him.
Let's go. Okay, got you.
I put him on a record. He never been on a record before. The reason I put him on a record was because I was doing all the team parties in Harlem. I used to get 2,000-3,000 kids coming to see me at my parties. But my problem was in the summertime, I couldn't do my parties. So how I break my records is Kingdom and Rucker. Who was the announcer? Voice of Harlem.
Right,
if I put him on a record, they gotta play
at the
it.
Kingdom, yep.
Duh.
That's why I said you're a great marketer, bro.
So I put him on a record.
Yeah.
I had an idea for a record called No Music. It's supposed to be my second single.
Yeah.
I'm in Kingdom one day, and I hear Voice of Harlem go, "Here go my new single." No music.
What?
And they play Harlem March, which eventually Nori and Diddy got on. That was for me.
Wow, that's wicked.
So Ted Smooth took AG and put him on the record. I didn't say nothing about it. You know why? I just got that $400,000.
Oh my God.
So I don't give a fuck what they doing.
Yeah.
I never say nothing. I even give Ted Smooth $5,000 to recreate a beat on my album. Paid them everything. I didn't say nothing. Cool. Over the years, he started doing remixes. Everything's good. I don't say nothing. But whenever I see the nigga give me like a funny vibe. Like, you know how you see a nigga be like,
Right.
"What's up, fam?"
What up? Yeah, just take your hand
Real
back
quick.
real quick.
So I don't say nothing because he is an OG. He put work in. No disrespect.
But what that got to do with,
Let me finish this real quick.
like,
Cause they don't have to, fuck him. Excuse
Right.
my language. But so now, it was always a little something, but I never say nothing because he an OG and I respect my elders, right? So I do Fat Man Scoops, who's my brother. Rest in peace. to
rest
him.
in peace, Fat Man
He's
Scoop.
one of my best friends. He's one of the reasons I started doing music. I do his funeral. They call me and say, "Hey, Web, I want you to do
I
his
remember
funeral."
you told me that,
So I go out, I say a speech about him, I do record, I bring out Browz, I bring out Jim, I bring out Ferg. So every time it's a place in the record to put Fat Man Scoop in, I say his name. So Browz got Pop Champagne. He got a part in Pop Champagne where he go, "Tell him Ron Browz here, Hollis in America." I go, "Tell him Fat Man Scoop, Hollis in America." When we get to Harlem March, I play it. And you know how Fat Man Scoop go, straight face, you remember. I go, "Fat Man Scoop, Webstar, you remember." So I say that, somebody recorded it. Ted Smooth go on Instagram the next day and play me saying,
Straight face, do remember and all
no,
that.
he sent me, "Fat Man Scoop, Webstar, you remember." And he goes, "This motherfucker's jealous. The jealousy has to stop."
Oh my
Da da
God.
da. I'm like, this is my nigga funeral, my friend.
He must have selective amnesia.
And once that happened, I'm like, "You a thief. You a car thief."
Car thief?
The one you went outside hotter than the firecracker.
Can you still learn, Ronnie? There you see the man. That nigga car thief. Firecracker, right?
Yeah, shit, the way you was. That nigga said. So when he said that, I was like, how dare you say anything to me when I let you steal from me and I don't say nothing? It's like niggas take your kindness for weakness. They say if you let them, if you let a nigga bump you or push you a little bit, he might think he can beat you. Like, nigga,
Keep going. I'm surprised you ain't say nothing.
I didn't say nothing because it's fucking Test move. He a Harlem legend. Like, I'm not taking that from him.
Right.
He a Harlem legend, but like, get the fuck out of here, nigga. You can't you disrespecting like Fat Man Scoop. You disrespecting me. You stole from me. You stole the remix he was talking about.
Yeah.
My nigga Mel Star. I'm glad we on this platform. Mel Star did that. He stole that from him. He's a thief.
Stole what from him?
So the Love on Top record,
Yeah.
Mel Star did that blend first. You know his thing is doing blends.
Yeah.
Mel Star did that first. He stole it from him and just put his name on it.
Wow.
There's nothing original about him.
That's wicked, bro.
Yeah, he's just a fat Spanish nigga from the east side of Harlem. And it is what it is.
So y'all
I don't fuck with him at all.
Okay.
And I'm not trying to be cool. I'm not trying to be nice. You never heard me say, you knew me since you came home. I did your interview in magazine. You never heard me say one bad thing about anybody.
No.
Browz.
Not at all.
The only time I said, I ain't even say nothing bad. I just had one problem with me, had a little shit. You never heard me say one bad thing about anybody. That nigga there, and Browz fuck with him. I don't fuck with him at all. I don't fuck with him. I don't like
got
him.
you. I got
don't like
you.
the way he
I
walk.
understand.
I don't like the way he talk. I don't like the way his shirt fit. You see me did mix it up on Drake?
Yeah, that's what
that's how I felt about
I like the way the nigga look.
Yeah, I don't like
the way he talks.
I don't like the way he open his mouth when he chew.
Look at the
When he
nigga's
eat the
nuts.
food.
His lips is crazy.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I just don't fuck with him.
I understand
honestly.
that. So
And
now, go. You want to say something else?
I just don't fuck with him, and I just feel like for all my OGs, because now I don't be knowing I'm an OG. I'm 40 now, so all these niggas that's 22, they be like, OG, what up? We gotta embrace our young people.
Right.
For one, they need the knowledge and they need to understand how to move in this music industry, and it helps prolong our career.
Right.
When we fuck
And
with
a lot of them came up off of your music.
so
both of y'all.
How can we
Word.
not fuck with the ones that came up off our music?
Right. So now y'all got so the single y'all got out, Don Holy Ghost.
Yes.
It's just a single, but y'all have a project together.
We doing an album.
So y'all working on the album right
Yeah,
now.
right
Y'all
now.
pushing the single first.
Yeah, the singles for yeah.
Okay.
That's a warm up single. We got some shit coming, and we
All
doing a
right.
TV show. Really on is here. He's actually
Come on, ready? Come pull up right here real quick.
so Really on created a TV show called Baddies Rap.
Right.
It's the first female battle rap reality show. You want to tell them a little bit about what it's about?
Yeah. So, like he said, it's the first female battle rap reality show. We had 12 females come in the mansion. They competed in challenges every day, and we had elimination battles every night, and the winner received $20,000.
Fire.
So, I pitched the idea to my brother Webb. He was, giving me a couple ideas. Whatever I need, whatever you need, I'm there for. Ron Browz came to mind because that's a legend. So I was
Absolutely.
like honored just to be in the presence of these. You know what I mean? You see all the shit they were just talking about earlier. That's like
Right,
legendary shit. So
Right.
to be honored in that, super humble. I didn't janky promoted him. He didn't know me from a whole listen. Webb know me, but Ron ain't know me from a can of paint. I don't
Right.
think he knew what the show
And
was
I ain't
about.
put the deal together. I did.
Yeah,
Right.
I just reached out to him on getting and Rex put it through. That's my brother. So
T-Rex.
Shout out to T-Rex.
yeah, he said, "Nah, we can."
T-Rex who introduced me and Browz, by the way.
Right. He said, "You want Browz? Then I get you Browz." Like he got me Browz.
Right.
I called him. He didn't know what was going on. I don't think he knew how big it was or how big his presence was, like respected. And he came on. We got dope music out of it. We had the girls compete in a. They say battle rappers can't make a song.
Yeah.
So we had them in 3 groups. They all picked different beats from Browz, and they came out and they impressed Browz. Browz was, I think he was
it's
impressed
really-
from the girls.
That's
and all.
what's up, man. Yeah. So when is this dropping?
Well, actually, we pitching it to networks now. I'm receiving like soft offers. BT already put an offer
Yeah.
in.
But respectfully, he ain't wait for a network. He put his own couple of $100,000.
Yeah. I could imagine. Yeah, you had to put it together yourself.
Yeah.
But that's the thing I'll be telling people, right? Like me and my brother Bunky Bando, like he's an artist that I work with consistently. a phenomenal artist. But the thing is, like, we put our own work in already. You understand? Like, niggas put pain in
Right.
already. You know what I'm saying? Done had it, lost it, got it back, lost
Right.
it again. You understand what I'm saying? So for you to say, you know what, I have a dream, this is what I want to do, I'm putting all my capital into this, this is going to work or nothing else. And now you have even more of an opportunity.
Everything with me, everything starts from word, like word of mouth. Everything, like you see, he said Kurt Burrows. That's like my dad. Like Kurt Burrows, I worked under him. Kurt wrote everything down, so I follow that. I literally write everything down, all my ideas, all my thoughts. So
Right.
you don't waste that. So I like to bring things into fruition. So I don't like to campfire talk. You know, when a bunch of niggas sit around, we should do this, we should do the podcast, we should. Y'all got the podcast, y'all got that. So that's more what I'm into. I'm into executing.
Right, right.
I used to always think it was weird because people would say, when I, once these things don't fall through, I take things too serious. I get mad. I stop quick. But it shows me, like, when God's timing is God's timing, it shows you everything is right.
Yeah,
so I
I
know
agree.
that I wasn't tripping in the way that I was, because again, when you put your own into it, you're gonna get what you get. It started,
That's a fact.
and I had an idea, I believed it, and it just.
Came to
Once the
fruition.
people came into it, it was way big. We had so many rappers and entertainers come to the mansion and come with the girl. It was that the show is so fire. Like,
That's what's up, bro.
Season 1 is gonna be fire.
Definitely. Salute to you for that, man. I look forward to tuning in. I probably might pop up on that motherfucker.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, season 2 is fire.
But
Once you spend your money one time, you never got to spend it again. That's the trick I do know. Once you do that, you spend your money one time, you go into the
then-
thing, you'll
yeah.
never have to spend your money again.
that's true. That's a fact. So, what else do you guys have going on individually and collectively?
So, for one, we're working on an album together.
Okay.
We started doing content together because we're working on a TV show with him.
Right.
It's called the 2 for the Money Show. So you ever seen the Odd Couple back in the days?
Yeah.
Me and Browz was like the hip hop Odd Couple.
I agree.
We just doing like fun shit. We're documenting our whole
personality,
journey
different skits,
and,
different shit, yeah.
and we
Yeah.
just going from there.
Yeah, y'all work very well
Oh,
together.
I'm working on a documentary
Yeah. The one
on the tunnel.
on the tunnel. Yep.
Absolutely. I'm working on it with Monty Littman, who owns Republic Records and runs everything with Universal.
Right.
With Peter Gation, who used to own the tunnel,
Right.
and Mike Willer, who was the videographer there at the tunnel. So we're doing that. I'm working on Paid in Full 2
What?
series with Dame Dash.
Oh wow, that's gonna be crazy.
Tell them about the Streets is Watching project with
Oh,
Smoke
Streets
Dizzy.
is watching.
Yeah. So me and Smoke Dizza,
Yeah. Shout out Smoke Dizza. Yeah.
Westside Gun from Griselda.
Shout out Griselda.
He's
my
doing a
guy.
project. We're doing like a
The Streets is Watching, like a 25-minute movie. We're gonna do Smoke, and they're gonna do
A
some
musical
songs,
movie,
like a
yeah.
music- like the Streets is Watching.
Yeah, like how Hov and them
thing,
did it.
yeah,
Right. That's dope.
Yeah, we doing that.
I'm
and all
directing
and
that.
then-
And all that.
Are you directing that?
Yeah, man.
Salute, man. That's what's up.
That's what I
Yeah.
do. I direct, I write, I do all that.
Nice.
And Ron and
Yeah.
and
And
do all
then-
the music.
Right.
And I ain't tell you about the podcast. So I'm working on this podcast where artists can like perform their new single and do an interview. It's called Spin the Block. And
Fuck out. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. You ain't spinning shit. Nigga said spin the block.
yeah, nah, but that's pretty much it, bro. Like,
That's what's up, Ron. What you
Yeah,
got going up, coming up next?
Me and Web album. I got an Ether Gang album. Was a compilation.
shout to Mac.
Yeah, shout
Ether
to
Gang?
Yeah.
Yeah, Eat the Gang. That's the name of his
His movement.
Yeah.
When he's came,
He got an
he's
artist
gonna play
named
some
Mac.
music,
This
man.
motherfucker is like different.
I know,
Like
bro.
DMX when he first came outside. Literally.
Word? Say no more. Ether Gang.
Yeah. Shout out to Double O Wolf.
Did you trademark that word? Can you trademark that word or anything? Nah, right? Because it's a regular common word in the dictionary.
Yeah, man. I'm just working. Just
Yeah.
just creating. That's all we could do is keep
Yeah.
creating it.
That's what's up. Can you just let the people know how they can follow y'all? You go first, Ron.
Yeah, I'm on the gram.
Yeah.
Ron Browz on the gram. Ron Browz on TikTok. Ron Browz on YouTube.
Yeah.
That's Browz with a Z.
Z, yeah. Not no N.
Yeah.
We putting N in my
So
name.
I'm the real Webstar on Instagram, and everywhere else I'm Mixed by Chameleon. Yes, me.
Yo, don't listen to this nigga.
Chameleon.
This nigga freestyling. Don't listen to this nigga.
Nah, I'm the real Webstar on everywhere and all that. Shout to Mixed by Chameleon, my motherfucking brother.
Shout
my
out
best
Mixed
friend.
by Chameleon.
We at his studio right now. He got nice tables.
Look at it. We got his table right here. It says Mixed by Chameleon right on the
He had
table.
his table. I used to get splinters coming to this motherfucker. It's beautiful now though. And I want to shout to Rel.
working on like 3 shows with him, and I want to thank you. We was super late today because traffic was crazy.
4 hours.
And Browz barber had a
They don't even know all of that, bro.
He had a cardiac arrest. But we here.
Nah, I appreciate y'all. Rel, let everybody know how they can follow you.
I'm on Instagram, Relion.
Yes. And I'm Webion.
Webion. It's so stupid right here. I have Ain't No Love, season 1 right now on Tubi. We have season 2 right now about to come on Tubi. I have What Men Really Think podcast on Tubi. I'm doing a show with Kareem Reed. We're doing a sports show, A Humble Legend. Our first guest is actually Fat Joe. We got Allen Iverson calling in on the joint thing, and we're doing that. I'm working with Web. I'm working with Browz. Like, you know, this is
That's what's up, man.
That's what we doing. Baddies Rap season 1 coming soon to the highest bidder.
That's what's up.
I'm launching my lumberjack line, right?
Nah, nigga, I got it already. Every color lumberjack, come and see Chip. You heard? Listen, y'all already know what it is. Thank you for tuning in.
Yes.
Like, share, subscribe, turn on your notifications. Champion Style TV, Spin the Yard, Ron
Champion
Browz,
Styles.
DJ Webstar,
He not even
Relion.
West Indian.
Y'all know what it is. Shout out, salute, love y'all. What's good, everybody? It's your boy Champ. Listen, you want to become an exclusive member of Spin the Yard, aka Champion Style? Make sure you hit the members button below and get all the exclusive content prior to the public getting it. We all want to be exclusive in some way, and we got some really, really awesome interviews coming up. So hit that join members only button right now, and we'll see you there. Spin the Yard, no early go back.